Jambo guys, it's your baby girl Wangari Nata. It's the hour of power. Karibuni sana. So today we're gonna do cleaning, but let me tell you, today it has been so cold, like so cold. I don't know if I should show you how cold it was, but yes, it was cold. I've been waiting for the sun to show up for the whole day, but the sun never showed up. But then I was like, the house has to be clean. So basically that's what I want to do today. I want to clean the house to ensure the house is definitely clean. And then as I clean the house, we're gonna talk a lot. Just stay tuned. And I'm really sorry that I've been away, but it's the hour of power. It's the hour. Thank you for my new subscribers, those who have been subscribing me when I've been away. I don't take it for granted. And thank you for my returning subscribers who always watch. So welcome to the family. Love you so much.
Are you gonna be? Say that you're gonna be.
It's good to believe in strength. It's good to check for your health. So basically the reason why I decided to make this drink is because I haven't been eating of late. However, one thing I know, for my brain to behave, I must eat well. So what I do when I create this drink, it usually gives me the energy to do what I'm supposed to do and also to eat something small. And basically, that's why I created this smoothie, because I really needed the energy. It was clacky. It contained banana, milk, ice cream, and the booster. Woo! I blended it until it was fine, and let me tell you, it really slapped. As I was thinking about this, I was also thinking about how my life has been, how timid my life has been, and to be honest, it hasn't been easy. I've lived with ADHD for my whole life, but I'm learning how to work with my brain than working against my brain. Here with me, I'm learning how bold the ADHD brain can be while fighting internal timidity, where cleaning feels as if it's the worst dilemma you'd ever had, where eating healthy feels exhausting because there are days you can eat, there are days you can't eat. So I'm obsessed with these Java cookies, and let me tell you, they taste really nice. So I decided to take these. I only had 3 pieces remaining, imagine. So I decided to take these cookies with the mixture of the booster, and then I started cleaning.
So as you can see, the house is really dark. It's currently 6:42 p.m. That's when we're gonna start cleaning. So if you have ADHD, I would recommend this for you, and it truly helps. Have a checklist. I'm gonna show you how my checklist looks like, and you check when you do something. Every time you do it, you check. Okay. I've struggled with ADHD since the day I was born. I have hyperactive ADHD, and I'm learning how to appreciate my brain and love my brain as it is, because life is for the living, and if you keep on blaming yourself for the hardship you're going through, then it's not gonna be easy. But we are in this together. Yeah, and I always say, we never judge people having diabetes, we never judge people having blood pressure. Then why would we judge people struggling with mental health issues? So the first thing we're gonna do, switch on the lights, and then we're gonna put some music.
What you do is you take this list that you have made for cleaning, 40 minutes, and then these 40 minutes are usually for you to put a timer, okay? And then every time you finish, you put a tick. So I had to start, and everything that you haven't done, you put an X. You shall do it the next day.
I also got some stuff from Mia Duck. So let me show you guys what I got. I got this tiny, what is it called? These tiny hooks. I want them to be for my kitchen. I got this too. I think I'm gonna put them in the laundry area, but you guys will see. Got this brush. Basically the brush is to clean glasses I can't reach inside. My blender. A bottle. An extra bottle for water. I got a lip roller. Roller, and then I got this to clean the washing machine. Basically it's a washing machine cleaner to clean washing machine, yeah. And then I got these towels, these cute towels. I didn't get a lot of stuff from here, it's just my first time there. And then I got this to scoop ice cream. I think it can scoop very, very well. And then I got these. I think I'm gonna use it to clean the kitchen sink. And that's all I got from Yada. So let's start cleaning. So basically this is how the list looks like. It's a 40 minutes, so I put a timer. I'm gonna start with putting clothes on the laundry, then collecting all trash, blah 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 blah, all that. So number 3 and 1, I usually do them at the same time. Let's clean. I normally have 10 minutes break and 40 minutes of working each and every time I'm doing a task. If I'm gonna take the living room, today it's gonna be living room and kitchen. So that's what I'm basically focusing on. And the table was quite messy. Everything was in a mess. So the first thing I do, I pick laundry all over the place, on the floors, on the bedroom, everywhere, and then I take them to the laundry area. But basically I've been so behaved of late, I've not been dropping clothes everywhere. And then I got this from China Square, so I wanted to clean the washing machine. I didn't know how to use it, but I just placed it inside the cleaner to see if it's gonna clean. But there's one unique thing about people who have ADHD. Wait for it. We people living with ADHD, we struggle with opening stuff. Let me tell you, don't bring me something for me to open for you, because it's gonna. And then we are always looking for the shortcut, which always ends up being a long cut, because you're like, I wanna open this. You just feel too lazy to go and pick the scissors to cut that opening, and that's crazy. I found out that people living with ADHD, we really love our space organized and clean, but when we are trying to find one thing, we end up disorganizing everything. I've come to learn that my brain functions very well in clean spaces, so I'm trying to work with my brain, not against it. If I'm gonna do something and hyper focus at it, that's actually a gift. Instead of beating myself too hard, I will work with my brain. So on that particular list, as I shown you, each list, for example, the kitchen, has something to do. So immediately you do it. For example, we are at the kitchen, wash the dishes, wipe out, you tick. So right here, I wanted to tick, clean the dishes. So I started with cleaning the dishes and ensuring that each and every dish is clean. After this, I will tick drying the dishes, right? So let's clean these dishes. Oh my god, I am so excited that nowadays I cook while I clean. If you have ADHD, avoid accumulating stuff, because it's gonna be so hard for you to clean. So let's clean. So the first thing I had to do is to ensure that I clean each and everything. I use sunlight because I find it so good, and Aston, which is a nice brand. So I bought this brush from Miadak, as I showed you guys, and it has really done the work I wanted it to do, because I always wonder how I'm gonna clean my blender down there, and now it looks amazing. Actually, this blender means a lot to me because it's what I got for Valentine's, and it means a lot to me. So I love it. So let's clean the dishes, and after cleaning the dishes, we're gonna proceed to the next level. Have you all noticed how having ADHD makes you impulsive? Makes you spend all the money that you had while trying to solve the solution of not having money? How you avoid to even check your account because you're worried that you cannot be able to budget that particular money? But I've learned the way through. The way through is to journal and to write everything that you spend down, and then you ask yourself before you buy something, do I really need it, or do I really want it at the moment? You know, ADHD can be tough. Cleaning dishes can feel as if it's the end of the world, but making it simple by ensuring that you clean as much as you can. So I got this stuff from Miadak as well. I wanted to put them on the wall so that I can be putting kitchen towels on them.
and it worked. The idea basically worked. One thing I love about also having ADHD is the fact that our brain are quite creative, and having a creative brain is quite beautiful. So for this, I'm gonna place them next to that one. It's gonna carry the heavy one, and the rest are gonna carry quite thick. As I told you, opening stuff with ADHD is quite hard, and if I talk too fast, please comment down below on what I'm doing wrong in my videos so that I can grow, because feedback is quite important. So the kitchen was not that bad, so I had to go and arrange the pantry area. But as I was arranging the pantry area, one thing spoke about me. Did you guys realize how much we forget the food we have in the pantry, and how much we forget that we have food in the freezer, meaning out of sight, out of mind? And when I learned that, I started putting everything, including the tiny stuff, in the pantry, so that every time I visit the pantry, I'm able to see things I haven't cooked yet. So let's clean.
Quick to a paycheck, running back to the strip club. I'm never going back, never going back. No, you can't make me. Never going back, never going back. They never take me. I paid enough for petty dues.
So I decided to continue cleaning the countertops, because after you wash the dishes, dry the dishes, you clear the countertops. That's what the list was saying. So make sure that you follow the list and you don't change anything in order for you to finish. Why do I do this? I do this because the ADHD brain is a brain that jumps a lot. It's a brain that seems as if it quits, but it's not that it quits, it's just preoccupied. A brain that starts a task and doesn't finish. So it feels like you have open tabs in your head. So these really helps, having a checklist. No matter how much you know that you know each and every step, always ensure you have that checklist so that it can act as a guide. Also, you can look for a buddy, somebody who can be there when you're cleaning. It helps a lot. It helps a lot. It's not that people heal from ADHD, it's that people, when they start living with other people, they start having them as cleaning buddies, and they start enjoying doing stuff like cleaning. Cleaning can seem easy to people who are not neurodivergent, but to be honest, cleaning is T for tough. Story time. I normally place my stuff there, but I'll explain to you guys later. Story time. When I was young, I was the kid who never understood anything. It's not that I was restless, it's not that I was different, it's just that my brain was actually different. So I was expected to sit still in class. I was expected to understand each and every concept, and I'm the kind of person who asks, why are we adding 2 plus 2 and not 2 plus 4? I'm the kind of person who asks, why are we doing that? Because my brain is structured in a way where it loves problem solving. And I know that a lot of people with ADHD can relate to this, right? We can relate to the fact that our brain totally wants to be challenged. It's not that we cannot survive in life, it's just that we need to work with our brain. So not only do I live with ADHD, I also live with bipolar type 1. And when you have those two, hey, it's not gonna be easy. And sometimes I find myself talking too much because I'm excited. I always use Dettol to clean the countertops because it makes it clean. Yeah, so forgetfulness is also another thing with ADHD, because I've not forgotten what I wanted to say. But anyway, thank you guys for watching this video as we clean. If you have other videos that you'd recommend me to do, please write them on the comment section so that we can write them together. I think the kitchen is one of the major places that stresses me out, because if it's not clean, then I won't cook. If I won't cook, then I won't clean. So after I clean the countertop, the next thing is to place everything where it's supposed to be. I've learned the art of giving each and every item a home, so that when I'm in the house, I know basically, like if you see those 3 shoes behind right there, those shoes are dirty. They're shoes I wore this week. I always go clean them immediately. Immediately I get into the house, I clean those shoes. So 3 days I haven't cleaned the shoes. Those are 3 days shoes. I clean immediately. And then the next place after the kitchen is the living room, because today I was doing the living room, and I started with placing everything where it's supposed to be. And that is why, guys, I'm telling you about giving everything a home. When you give everything a home, it's very hard for you to misplace stuff, because you find yourself that you're buying things twice because you can't remember where you placed them. And it's okay to be like that. It's okay to feel that way. I always use tropical wood to ensure that my dining table is well clean, but also I've come to learn the art of music. If you're feeling overwhelmed, just start listening to music. If you're feeling your thoughts are racing, just listen to music. But if you have bipolar, you might find yourself feeling paranoid, or you might start believing that this music is giving me a message. And that is why taking your medicine is quite essential. So I was so excited by the fact, I love the fact Tropical has changed this thing. Now it's thicker. This spraying thing, now it's thicker. You can clean easily. I put music in my background because it kind of like motivates me to do the job and ensure that everything is flowing on well. Now that the dining table is clean, what I did after this, I actually took my 10 minutes break before I proceeded to the rest, because I felt like I was extremely tired at this point and I didn't want to end up with burnout. Because if you have ADHD, you might end up being obsessed with the fact that you want to finish a particular task, and which you might not end up finishing if you don't track each and everything using a timer. So for my glass, I normally use Tropex. It's an old stuff. It reminds me of my dad. He used to buy a lot of this from industrial area. I don't know if they are still there. So wiping all the mirrors and the countertops and the table and everything that needs to be wiped before I clean the floors. And I've just come to realize placing a list as you do all these is so important, because it makes you not to lose track. Also, it helps you with time, because a lot of people living with ADHD, including me, we have time blindness, and time blindness tends to annoy a lot of people. But it's not our wish that we are extremely early or extremely late. For me, I choose to be extremely early because I don't want to be embarrassed. So basically what I normally do, I usually place all my cleaning stuff in this basket. Looks like this. So that is easier for me to access them, because if I don't see them, I won't remember them. See? Looks like this. Yeah. So the next thing is to vacuum and to mop. Then we are done with the kitchen and the living area. Then tomorrow we're gonna do more cleaning. So thank you guys. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I'll make sure I create as much content as I can.
Around the world, but I ain't see myself another girl like you. This ring here represents my heart, but there's just one thing I need from you. Say I do, because I can see us holding hands, walking on the beach, our toes in the sand. I can see us on the countryside.
Nothing feels great like seeing your space spotless clean, and you did it after a long time of struggling to clean. And I'm winding up, guys. The floors are motivating me. I am so excited that the floors are getting clean. And I mopped up. I did it, guys. You can do it too. Nothing feels good like being able to start a habit that you didn't have. I used to live in a bedsitter, so it wasn't hard for me to clean because it was such a small space. But now that I'm in a 2-bedroom house, it's really tough. Oh my god. But being able to clean feels nice. In this generation, we are spending a lot of time on our phone, scrolling tiny videos that gives us a lot of dopamine, or like causes our brain hormones like serotonin, dopamine, heat, and all that to kind of spiral. But when you do things with our hands, there's that feeling that it comes with, the feeling of I did this, the feeling of I did something productive. And the human body, the human brain, the human satisfaction was built to see the work of its hands or our hands. So there's that feeling you feel after seeing the house getting on clean, and you feel amazing, and it made me happy. It's me vacuuming the house while it's dusty. Yet I used to say in high school and primary that I don't do cleaning because I'm sick. Yes, I was sick, but I never thought I'd be doing cleaning, but I'm enjoying. This vacuumer is so nice. You need to try it, guys. So yeah, having a clean space or not having a clean space speaks a lot where you are mentally, because the days that you will feel hard to just clean your space, and the day will be so easy that it will just flow. And that is why we usually say motivation is overrated, and at the same time discipline is as overrated as well. Sometimes it's not that you're struggling with discipline, it's just that your brain does not have the ability for you to wake up and do something. So when your brain is okay, then your space is okay. What I'm trying to say is productivity not only comes to where you earn money, it also comes to the space where you occupy. Because most of the time we choose timidity over boldness, we choose complaining over taking action. But then at the same time, it's good to evaluate our minds and ask ourselves, what's the pattern? Am I thinking so negatively, or am I thinking positively? Am I overwhelmed or am I not? Do I have a burnout or not? Those are some of the questions that are quite crucial while asking yourself. So as I'm mopping these floors, I'm looking myself back then, where waking up was difficult, where doing a chore was difficult, until I got the right form of combination of medicine. Anyway, I'm obsessed with this Dettol, because I'm obsessed with it. I feel amazing having to clean my house to ensure that it is spotless. So our house is gonna be clean. Anyway, home sweet home. So I was winding up, and at this point I'm very excited. So guys, it's high time to start evaluating your thoughts and ask yourself, am I thinking too negative? Am I a positive person? Am I comparing my life with other people's life? Am I thinking that I've got less? But life is about being content with what you have as you work towards what you really want to have in life. So I've learned the art of being content, the art of budgeting, the art of loving my brain, and my brain is totally responding, because there's something known as neuroplasticity, something that I've been learning of late. And what you structure your brain to, or what you train your brain, that's what it strengthens the neural pathways of the brain. That's basically what it says. I'm not speaking this at a professional point, but I'm speaking this at a point as a person who has practiced it, and it has worked. It has definitely worked. Yeah, so I cleaned the balcony, and at this point it was already at night. I'm a very good night owl, but I had to stop saying that, because look at how dirty the thing is. I stopped saying that I'm a night owl because it was affecting my sleeping schedule. And that's all we had to clean today. So let's take the trash downstairs. Woo! Yes, I'm done cleaning the living area and the kitchen, and also the place where the console is supposed to be. So that's how it came out. I'm gonna show you guys how it came out. Thank you very much for watching this video till the end, and I love you guys so much. I'll make sure I post a lot, and prioritize your mental health. It's the hour of power. We've empowered ourselves as people living with ADHD. So
Love you. So let me show you how it looks like.
Yeah. Are you gonna be in love with me? I want you and need you to be. Yeah. Are you gonna be